everybody, I am really excited to be back with a new tutorial for you. Today we are going to work on the Elmview Shawl. This pattern was released as part of the Scarf of the Month Club, and you can get all the details for that event on my website. We are going to be working with some Swish DK weight yarn from Knit Picks, as well as my Furls hook. This one is a streamlined swirl in size 5.5 millimeter. In the pattern, it calls for sport weight yarn and a G hook, but because of the nature of this pattern, you can use any weight yarn and hook you like. This pattern starts with a slip knot, and then you are going to chain 4, now this chain 4, the beginning chain 4, counts as a chain 1 double crochet. So the last 3 chains are your double crochet, and this is your chain 1 down here. You are going to put 2 more double crochets into the 4th chain from the hook. And that is row 1. To begin row 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Now every row in this pattern is an increase row. So the first and last stitch of the previous row you're going to work an increase into. So for this one, you're going to do 2 single crochets into your first stitch, single crochet in the next, and then you're going to do 2 more single crochets into the previous rows. This was your beginning chain 4, so you're going to do it in the top of that chain 4 right there, and that is your second increase on row 2. So for row 3, you're going to start with a chain 3. That counts as your double crochet. You're going to turn your work, and you're going to work another double crochet into that first stitch. So that counts as your first increase of this row. Then you're going to do another double crochet in the next stitch. And now here's where you're going to get all your texture. You're going to work a puff stitch around the post of the previous row. So you're going to yarn over, and instead of working in the top of your stitch, you're going to work around that post. So you're going to go behind and then forward, yarn over, pull up a loop to the same height as your double crochet stitches. You're going to do that 2 more times. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through until there's 2 loops left on your hook, yarn over, pull through those last 2 loops, and there's your front post puff stitch. Then you're going to double crochet in the next, and 2 double crochet in your last stitch. There's that increase again. And so there are your first 3 rows. Now rows 4 and 5 are actually kind of like the last rows in this pattern, because you're just going to keep repeating row 4 and 5 until you get to your final length that you're looking for. So again, you're going to chain 1, 2 double crochet in the first stitch, Then you're going to single crochet all the way across. And then 2 double crochet in that last stitch, which is the top of the previous row's beginning chain 3. So there's your row 4. Now for row 5, chain 3, turn, double crochet in that same stitch as your beginning chain 3, double crochet in the next, and then you're going to do another front post puff stitch. So yarn over, and again, instead of going in the top of your stitch in those top 2 loops, you're going to go around the post of that single crochet. You're going to pull up a loop 3 times. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and then finish that stitch. Then you're going to double crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to post puff around the front post, and the next, and double crochet, 2 double crochet. So the rest of the pattern is a repeat. So in the next row, you're going to start with 2 single crochet, crochet across to the last stitch, 2 single crochets in the last, and then you're going to chain 3 and turn, and then you're going to work 3 double crochets, front post puff stitch, 3 double crochets, front post puff stitch. You're just going to keep repeating that. So we'll do it one more time. Chain 1 and turn, 2 single crochets, single crochet across. You can see just how fast and easy this pattern is to work up. You get some great texture. I mean, it's so easy to memorize the stitch pattern. There's our last increase. So you chain 3, turn, then you're going to work another puff stitch. So you're going to see they're going to start stacking up diagonally as you go. And then 3 double crochets, and then a front post puff, 3 double crochet, front post puff, and then your last 3 double crochet, which is a double crochet and then 2 double crochet in the last. And there you go. So once you get that pattern repeat done, where it's 3 double crochets and then a front post puff followed by a row of single crochet, you're going to be cruising through this pattern. Because of the nature of it, starting at the bottom at a point and working your way up until you get to the width that you are making, you can see that you can easily use any weight of yarn. I do recommend trying to go with either the hook size recommended on your yarn label or 1 or 2 sizes up, depending on the kind of drape that you want. So if you enjoyed the Elmview Shawl crochet pattern tutorial, definitely check out the full written instructions along with all the sizing at sincerelypam.com. There's a link in the description. And I would really love it if you could please like this video, check out some of the other tutorials I have, and definitely subscribe. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back soon with another tutorial for you.